Welcome back to another fantastic property tour, Rankin family. Today, we are located in Surprise, Arizona, taking a look at another gorgeous luxury home. And this time we have a model that's for sale by Toll Brothers. Now, starting on the exterior, family, we do have a Spanish style home. You have the terracotta tile roof. Over there to the right, you have your spacious driveway, and then you notice that you have the pavers and then the turf strip. So it really just creates an elevated appearance. And then you do have the corbel. So that theme will continue towards the courtyard as well as the backyard patio. Now, I really love how the windows are recessed in for that dramatic appearance. And then you have the limestone walkway that brings you to your arch covered front entry. You see the decorative wrought iron grills, and then of course the window headers there. Look at that beautiful chandelier, nice and spacious. You have the Mediterranean steel front door with the speakeasy window and the clean lines. Now, something you don't see every day is this front entryway leading to the courtyard. Look how neat this is. So imagine your guests coming in for the first time. This is what they see. You have the fire pit area. You got the covered section. You see the decorative corbels again. And then you have the sliders to get in and out with ease. Look at that. So imagine opening up the sliders here as well as the backyard patio. And then you have true indoor-outdoor living. Now, the cool thing is the home is listed for sale at the time of this recording for $3.1 million, and that does include the furniture, which is something you don't see every single day. Over here to the left, you do have a study with the corner sliders. We'll see that a little bit later on. And then you have the Casita. Let's go ahead and show you that now. Look at this. Okay, so extremely spacious. You have a queen size bed, your 2 nightstands, ceramic wood look tile here, and then you have the walk room that you need. Then of course you see the arched windows. Beautiful. So if your in-laws or guests are here for an extended period of time, they can feel right at home. Look at the way that Taj Mahal quartzite really complements the cream cabinetry. And then your walk-in shower. Beautiful. Now, heading to the front door, you also are going to have a speakeasy window, which I'll show you in just a moment. And then of course, the glass panes. And that is the doorbell. I know I've gotten a comment in the past that asked to ring the doorbell before I head in. So there you go. Now, before I get ahead of myself, I want to go ahead and show you the front door from the inside. And then you see these latches, and you can go ahead and open that up with ease. Now you have the decorative tile floorings here, keeping in line with the Spanish inspired look. You have the stacked stone accent wall. Look at the exposed beams. Really creates a statement. Beautiful. Now I really want to take you to the great room and the kitchen before we head to the primary bedroom. Right when you walk in, 14-foot ceilings. You have two-tiered candle-style chandeliers, double sliding doors to get you to the patio, and a ton of volume. Now here you got the stacked stone accent wall that surrounds the fireplace. You got your recessed built-ins over there, and just overall extremely impressive. And then I'll go ahead and turn your attention to the sliding doors that get you out to the courtyard. You have clear story windows too. So you do have the natural light that you need. Now we can all agree that this will certainly accommodate a large gathering, which is also wonderful to see. So a nice little sitting area here, but depending on how you furnish it and if you rearrange anything, it's going to determine how much space you ultimately have. Now, taking a look at the kitchen, family, you have the oversized island waterfall edge. This is actually quartz and it looks like quartzite. So again, just sprucing up the appearance. You have cabinetry all along the island for additional storage. And here you have your Sub-Zero 48-inch professional style refrigerator. Love to see that. Now you have the under cabinet lighting, stacked cabinets above with the glass panes, Wolf range, 6 burners with the griddle, Cove dishwasher here, undermount sink with an incredible view. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and open up some of these appliances and drawers. Of course, all soft close, two-tone cabinetry. Look at that. Now, I always love when we see LED lighting inside of the cabinetry. Really just enhances the appearance. Again, gosh, it really is the details that make all of the difference. Okay, so now right over here, you have your dining area. They included the sliding doors to get you to the backyard, which we will see at the end of the tour. Look at this. Nice little wine room. Again, even if you're not a wine drinker, you can just go ahead and add some bottles there and really elevate the look. Beautiful. Now tucked around here, got your butler's pantry. See built-ins here again. Got the partial overlay cabinetry, and then of course your pantry. Now this would be coming in from your garage. It is locked, but I would have gotten you in there. Now, one subtle detail that I can certainly appreciate is the matte black faucet, as well as the hardware really tying in with the veins. So it complements one another and just is one of those interior design hacks that really stand out. Okay, so now heading to the powder bath. Look at that. So we've been seeing that stacked stone feature wall throughout the entire home. So they brought it here as well. And then the cream colored cabinetry. Storage closet over here to the left. And look at this study that I had mentioned earlier. So you have the corner sliders again. Imagine opening those up. The indoor outdoor living while you work. I tell you, you'll certainly be productive. Accent lighting and the built-ins. And then of course the sleek fronts and the cabinetry. Beautiful. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I know you can appreciate a one-story property, so hopefully you are enjoying this. Love the wood trim there. Again, just tying in with those exposed beams, really subtle and looks fantastic. Okay, so I want to get you to the primary bedroom. I don't want you to wait any longer than you already have. Look at the room that you get in here. So you have the wide plank oak floors, picture window straight ahead overlooking the golf course. Wow. So the exposed beams, again, the stacked stone accent wall. And then it ties in with the curated furniture. Beautiful. So you have so much room, you know, got the sitting area over there. If you want to read a good book, just hang out in your sanctuary, you can certainly do so. Okay, now we'll head to the ensuite. Herringbone pattern floors, And look at this. I just had to let you take it in for a moment. Now, the sliding door again. So we've been seeing that theme as well throughout the home. So love to see that. Look at this. Natural stone counters, even right over here. You got your cosmetic area, freestanding tub, huge walk-in shower. You got your drying area, of course. They extended the herringbone pattern floors, and then you have your shower bench. And then you see the rain shower head as well. You folks know how I feel about the rain shower heads. Love that waterfall effect. Let me go ahead and get you a close-up on the vanity. Even the arch detail in the mirror. Beautiful sconces. Built-in section here. If you want to add your coffee system, or maybe some Epsom salt, toss that right in there in the tub, and you can unwind. Water closet. And let's take a look at the primary closet. So plenty of room here as well. Beautiful built-ins. Glass cabinet fronts too. Built-in drawers over here. So fellas, I guess that'll be our section. And ladies, this is what you get. Have some more room here. I think this will be enough room for us, don't you think? Got your shoe collection there, your ties and accessories, and then your premium collection on top. Beautiful. So we've covered a lot, family. We still have additional bedrooms and a laundry room to see. And let's go ahead and show you now. Now look at the room again that you get here. Plenty of space for the oversized washer and dryer. In fact, you have additional room on both sides. Got your undermount sink there. Beautiful tile accent wall or backsplash right behind. Got quartz counters, wall-to-wall cabinetry. All you need is that folding counter. An additional built-in section here. And then next bedroom, look at that. So that's a full bed, but you still have a ton of room to work with. Pendant chandelier right above the night tables. Got your dresser, of course, carpet here. And this is your walk-in closet. I love that you have enough room inside. Now, Toll Brothers, they usually, for their model homes, use in-house interior designers as well as third-party interior designers. And through a collaborative effort, they usually bring together a masterpiece. So I know I've gotten a comment or two about that. So hopefully that clears anything up for you. And there is your ensuite. And they really do a phenomenal job. I truly love the consistency that we see throughout different states with Toll Brothers. I feel like once you go inside of a few of them, you can truly identify their edge and you say, hey, that is definitely Toll Brothers. Sometimes when you see a video on social media in passing, you may say that, and it really gets a lot of attention. Of course, you got your walk-in closet, ensuite here. Love how the countertops complements the tile flooring. Really standing out. Okay, so we covered a lot, family. Again, With this being a one-level property, we don't have to go up and down the stairs. And it is laid out perfectly on a little over a quarter of an acre lot. So you definitely have the room that you need. Now, look at the backyard patio. You see they extended the soaring height back here. Look at that fireplace around. So that quartz again, built-in open shelving to the right. A lot of room to accommodate a large gathering. Again, speakers extends on the outside. Look at this. Outstanding. So that limestone continues on the counters here. Look at that. Even the shelving, plenty of space for your massive television there. Refrigeration here too. And look, you got your beer on tap, or, you know, I don't know, maybe some Fanta or something if you don't like to drink. Okay, now you have a resort style pool. You see the pool ledge here. Love that it extends over here to your fountain feature. Look at this. So remember, coming from the primary bath, you can walk right out here, head to your spa, relax and enjoy yourself, and maybe even critique some of their golf swings. So it feels extremely tranquil out here. Love to see that. And then you head to your outdoor kitchen. So this would be coming in from the dining area. So for your convenience, you can walk to the grill and to the kitchen. Beautiful. See that limestone again, really tying everything together. And then you still have incredible views of the mountains. And you got some additional planters here. But other than that, family, that was another beautiful luxury home tour. All right, Rankin family, that was it for this beautiful luxury home right here in Surprise, Arizona. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Is this something you could see yourself living in? Would you make any changes? And if so, please let me know below. If you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information in the description. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a tour every single week. And I'll see you folks on the next property tour.